Do you share your weaknesses with others? Do you honestly think telling your sad story will win you people's sympathy? Do you believe the world will kneel before you just because it sees your tears? If so, you are living in a lie. When you open up about your pain, you aren't being a hero. You are handing them a sharp knife, and you're drawing them a map, showing them exactly where to strike to watch you break. Machiavelli warned us clearly in The Prince. He said, "He who cannot keep his own secrets is simply begging for the mercy of others." Ask yourself right now, do you want to be a beggar, or do you want to be an emperor? You do good for others hoping they'll do the same for you. That's a massive psychological mistake. It's called cognitive dissonance. You're trying to dress up your weakness as kindness. Stop lying to yourself. Showing your weakness isn't a human quality. It's a strategic crime, and it's killing your power forever. Tonight, I'm going to surgically cut that spineless version of you out of your mind. What you're about to learn isn't in any textbook. We're going to turn your dark side into a lethal weapon. I'll show you how to turn silence into a psychological black hole, how to use information asymmetry to keep people in the palm of your hand, and how to use your pain as the fuel that makes you unstoppable. Look in the mirror. Do you want to die a helpless lamb? Or do you want to be the wolf that makes the rest of the forest move out of your way? Time is running out. The people around you are watching. They're measuring every single vibration of your soul. Principle 1. Embrace your shadow. Your biggest strategic mistake is denying your own darkness. You've been told that hate, rage, or the desire for revenge are bad emotions. They aren't. They are the sharpest tools in your surgical kit. A master surgeon doesn't flinch at the sight of blood. You must learn to look at your own inner cruelty without blinking. Stop hating it. Start controlling it. To scare a lion, you have to be a bigger hunter than the lion himself. Psychologists call this shadow integration. Don't lock that monster in a dark cage. Bring it out. Train it. Make it a slave to your command. When you control your dark side, your entire personality changes. Your eyes develop a stillness that forces others to keep talking just to fill the silence. People shouldn't just hear your words, they should feel your presence and tremble. Machiavelli said, "Cruelty should be used once, so that it doesn't have to be used again, that nice guy image you are projecting. It is a broken shield, throw it in the trash. When someone dares to cross your boundaries, show them a flash of the wolf inside you. Let them feel, deep in their bones, that you could destroy them. But you are choosing not to today. This potential for violence is what earns you real respect. Respect without fear is a fairy tale. People respect what they are slightly afraid of. Ask yourself, are you creating respect in the people around you, or just pity? If it is pity, you've already lost the war. From now on, your pain is part of your secret arsenal. Don't waste it by showing it to the world. Next, I'll show you how to use information asymmetry to flip the script and control your environment. Do you want to know how to create curiosity and terror without saying a single word? Information is the ammunition of this war. If others hold your information, you are unarmed. When you reveal your plans, your fears, or your weaknesses, you lose the balance of power. You become a glass wall. Anyone can see through you, and anyone who can be read can be destroyed. Machiavelli taught that a leader must always be mysterious. Let them see what you want to appear to be, but almost no one should know what you actually are. Why do you tell everyone everything? Because you have a desperate hunger for validation. You want to be understood, but in this cold world, no one is waiting to understand you. They are only waiting for an opportunity. Decide right now, will you be an open diary or an impenetrable fortress? Principle 2, strategic silence. On the battlefield, the side with the most information wins. When you show your emotions, you hand the map of your mind to your enemy. Every smile from the people around you has a hidden purpose. They are watching for your emotional leakage. They are measuring exactly how much pressure you can take. Think of yourself as a citadel. Your silence is the high wall of that fortress. When you don't speak, you create a specific kind of panic in others. It's that cognitive dissonance again. They can't predict your next move, and humans fear nothing more than what they cannot identify. Keeping your mouth shut isn't losing. It's a powerful attack. Lock your pain in a secret vault. When you are hurting, your body and mind will scream to let it out. That scream is your real enemy. A wolf never shows its wounds. It licks its blood in the dark and returns even more vicious. Can you be that wolf? Starting today, when someone asks about your personal problems, stop giving them straight answers. Give them a mysterious smile, or answer with a question that makes them uncomfortable. If you cannot control your tongue, you cannot control your destiny. Principle 3. The psychology of hunter and prey. Ask yourself, the last time you showed your weakness, did they respect you more? The answer is no. They pity you. And pity and respect can never live in the same house. People never accept a king they feel sorry for. Machiavelli said it best. If you must choose between being loved and being feared, it is much safer to be feared. When you show weakness, you destroy the very foundation of that fear. In this society, everyone wears a mask. Your job is to find the ugly truth behind it. This is shadow detection. When you stay silent, the other person is forced to speak. Humans hate silence. They will fill the void with unnecessary words and hand you their secrets for free. Remember, when a hunter is waiting for his prey, he doesn't even breathe. Use your pain as high-grade fuel. Ordinary people cry when they're hurt, but you use that pain as the engine to drive you toward your goals. When a wounded lion roars, the heart of the entire forest stops beating. Next, I will show you how to use the dark triad to take your place at the top of any social hierarchy. Are you ready to wake up your forbidden sovereignty? Do you still think if you're nice to the world will be nice to you? That's a covert contract. The biggest lie of your life. You're subconsciously thinking, if I don't hurt anyone, no one will hurt me. That isn't a moral code. It's a suicide note. If you walk into a wolf's cage and expect him not to bite because you are a vegetarian, you aren't just a fool. You are a victim. Evolutionary psychology teaches us one thing: power is never given, it is taken. If you leave your spot at the table, someone else will take it. That is the law of nature. Principle 4. Break the covert contract. Your good person mask is just a shield to hide your weakness. You are not being kind, you are just afraid of conflict. That's cognitive dissonance in action. You've convinced yourself you're noble, when, in reality, you're just terrified. Machiavelli taught that it is more important to be powerful than to be kind. If you aren't strong, your kindness is worthless. It is just a name for your inability to fight back. Tear up those invisible contracts today. Stop waiting for people to be grateful. Put your own interests at the top of the list. That's not being selfish, it's protecting your sovereignty. Principle 5. Social dominance and the hunter's gaze. Social dominance theory tells us that every group has a hidden hierarchy. Do you want to stay at the bottom? Alphas don't wait for permission. Nietzsche said, "He who cannot obey himself will be commanded." If you can't give the orders, you'll spend your life taking them. Change your body language. Make your gaze steady and piercing. Speak less, but when you do, make it sound like a final decree. The world is an operating room. There's no room for emotion here. You're either the surgeon or you're the patient on the table being cut open by others. This is your last chance to change. Will you go back to being the lamb that everyone ignores? If you do nothing today, you'll wake up to the same pain tomorrow. He who draws the sword but refuses to use it ensures his own death. Don't let them celebrate your defeat. Bury your old self today. From this moment on, you give the orders. The new emperor is waking up inside you. Do you have the courage? If you do, type these words: I am the sovereign master of my life. This isn't just a comment, it's your oath. Those who can't take this oath will stay sheep forever. But you are one of the few who writes history. When someone looks at you tomorrow, will they see a victim or a hunter? Subscribe to master your dark power. Like this if you've decided to turn your weakness into a weapon. Machiavelli said, "Ability is nothing without opportunity." I've given you the ability. The opportunity is right in front of you. It is your move. Be the king or be forgotten.